Hello, and welcome to VIVO 3D Image Merge and Adjustment. This tutorial picks up from where we left off with how to acquire a 3D image with VIVO. At this point, you should have a 3D image you are satisfied with. The next step is to merge the 3D image with the patient-specific heart and torso model you created within the anatomy module. Press Merge on the top left of the screen. You should see the screen shown here. Locate Auto Merge in the top middle of the screen. It should be highlighted. Click this and a dialog box will appear in the center of the screen, indicating the merging of the 3D image is in progress. This usually takes roughly a minute. Once merging has completed, the user will again be instructed to complete a visual inspection via a dialog box. After pressing OK, the user will be shown the merged image as you see on the screen here. Even though the 3D image and module were merged automatically, a visual inspection must be performed to ensure the model matches up correctly. When inspecting the merge, two things are important. The image should be flush against the torso model and oriented in the same plane, and the ventricular model should be positioned just below electrodes V1 and V2, and V3, V4, V5, and V6 should wrap around the ventricular model laterally. And to show you what we're talking about here, make sure that your model transparency slider is all the way over here to the right or far enough to the right. And then we're going to left click, make sure rotate view is highlighted here. We're going to left click and turn our model around. And I can see here that ventricles are sitting slightly higher than V1 and V2. And that will probably lead to an inaccuracy. So that's something we're going to have to fix. So we're going to turn our model back around. So after visual inspection of the merge, adjustments may need to be made to ensure correct alignment. If so, we'll use tools at the bottom of the screen. The tools assist with adjustments. Rotate View rotates the entire merged image and torso as one unit. Move View moves the entire merged image as one unit. Rotate 3D Image only rotates the 3D image. Move 3D Image only moves 3D image. And make sure if you highlight either one of these that you want to adjust the image. Otherwise, you could undo something that you've already fixed. So I like to keep rotate view highlighted or on most of the time. That way I know that I'm not going to make any unwanted adjustments to my image. So when you are moving only the image, as just discussed, these buttons should be used in conjunction with the X, Y, and Z axis buttons. For example, we wanted to move the image so that our heart model sits below V1 and V2. So we want to bring our image up slightly. So what we would do here is we would say we want to move the 3D image on the Y-axis, which is pointing up, and then you would just roll your scroll wheel up slightly until you think you're far enough up, And then again, like I said, I would hit rotate view so that it kind of locks that in place and turn it around. And now we see that our heart is sitting nicely below V1 and V2 with 3, 4, 5, and 6 coming around laterally. And that's what we want to see there. So the shoulders may not always align exactly at the top of the torso, the shoulders of the image, and the torso may not always align exactly. It's more important the electrode alignment be accurate around the ventricles. The fast button controls the speed that adjustments can be made, fast or slow. Fast is on by default, and the button will not be highlighted. If you choose to go slower, you can click it and you'll see that it says slow and it will highlight. The model transparency slide bar increases the transparency when it's slid to the left and more opaque as it's, or more transparency when it's slid to the right, more opaque when it's slid to the left. After an adjustment is made, as I said, make sure you keep rotate view highlighted or move view so that no inadvertent changes are made. And so I'm just going to check really quick. We want to make sure that our image is lying flush on this patient's torso, and it is. So that looks pretty good, flush against his torso. And we can, our heart is sitting appropriately as it is. And so once satisfied that your merge is accurate, you can press Stop Adjustment in the top center of the screen, and a dialog box will appear instructing the user to begin leads positioning. And you'll click OK. And you're now ready to position your leads. And this process will be covered in the next tutorial. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for your time and attention.